You're listening to the Macky Rat Podcast. We're a comedy podcast and we talk about movies, news. Oh, wait, no, we talk about news, our personal lives, and pop culture. And what else, Caleb?
Movies.
And as we will definitely be talking about tonight as we discuss War of the Worlds eventually, because we got some other really important stuff going on.
Oh, yeah?
Taylor Swift is getting married.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, you're happy about this?
Yeah, I'm hoping maybe she's going to stop fucking crying about what men do to her. Or maybe that's not going to stop at all. I guess we'll find out. But that's what I would anticipate. Like, oh, he broke up with me. Oh, I got to write another song, another album.
I don't think she's done that. That's kind of a dated Taylor Swift persona you're talking about, I think.
No, that's what she does constantly. That's like her entire repertoire as far as I know.
But her and Travis Kelce have been dating for a long time.
Well,
maybe,
yeah.
Maybe it's just about the anticipation of breaking up the songs.
Oh, well, I meant like before her most recent relationship.
As I mentioned before, I am a huge Taylor Swift fan, and I personally could not, like Caleb, could not be happier for her.
Wow.
Dating
Swiftie.
Yeah, Swiftie.
Mr. X, famed Swiftie.
Yeah, I'm a famed Swiftie. I love her, and if anyone says anything bad about her, I try to do like I think there's a video of like a girl doing like someone like said something against Taylor Swift, and then there's a person like doing voodoo, like a voodoo doll on them.
You do Jewish witchcraft against them.
Yeah, I do Jew witchcraft. Yes, that's true.
That's cool.
I make a golem and the blood right stuff, like the like them.
You take a little piece of paper and you put it inside of a cube that you wear on top of your head.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I have my cube. I do the thing where I wrap the leather around their arm.
Yep.
I spin the chicken around my head and murder it. That's a good one. Mm-hmm. What else did I do? They're so great, man. The Jewish people are just so funny. Every single person, and this might be just maybe this is a little xenophobic, but every single country besides the United States is so funny. It's kind of a bummer that the United States has like comedy and common sense, but it's not in the same regard. Most of our stuff's sad.
Yeah, we don't get up and we don't get into any funny cultural stuff, I don't think.
Only the people who come here from other countries, Like the Jewish people here are just as funny as the Jewish ones in Israel.
Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah.
Except for Larry David. I hate him.
I'm never sure whether or not you love or hate Larry David. I swear you've been on either side of that fence.
When did I say that I liked him?
You're just like, he's pretty funny.
I don't think so. I don't typically praise Jewish, Maybe.
It's Always Sunny. Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Is he part of It's Always Sunny? No, he's not. Never mind.
I would assume he is. I don't know.
Yeah, he's got his Jew fingers and everything, huh?
Sure, yeah.
His long,
I know you don't like
gangly.
Seinfeld, but
I don't like Seinfeld, but I've probably seen almost every episode of Seinfeld.
Yeah, I've seen like 90-95%
by proxy. Just going to people's houses and like, you can go to like everyone loves Seinfeld. It's so crazy. Like my friend Marcus loves Seinfeld.
Yeah, it was everywhere in the 90s and 2000s.
Yeah, you go to someone's house and like, oh, just watching 3 hours of Seinfeld. It's like, what the hell? You're in QAnon.
Curb, not It's Always Sunny. Curb is what I was thinking of.
Yeah, Curb Stomp. That's how he should have ended it. You know that movie American History X?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You want to know something so funny?
What?
You know how I love movies?
I do know that you love movies, yeah.
You know do you know anyone who's seen more movies than me?
No, not even close, no.
I've never seen American History X.
Really?
I've never probably even seen like a bit of the movie.
That's crazy.
I've just heard people talk about it. I just know two things. I know Edward Norton's in it, and I know that he curb stomps the black guy that he beat at the basketball game. And I don't even know that from watching the film. I just know it from people talking about it because it's like, big movie before, right?
Yeah, I think other than you, I don't know anybody who's seen even as many movies as I have. My friends are like, they are not movie watchers at all. It's kind of pathetic. I have several friends who have never seen Terminator 2.
Wow, that's crazy. American History X for sure. It's a heavy movie. I don't want to watch that.
Yeah.
Maybe I should watch it. I mean, people say it's really good. It's one of these movies that's like I want to watch it because people who they aren't white supremacists, but they are probably closer on the spectrum of white supremacists to that side than I am, right? So they always say it's like a Jew propaganda movie to like take like paint white people, program them.
I could see that. Yeah.
Like you can't be a white supremacist, which may in fact possibly could be a bad thing. It's like what they're like. They want you to not be proud of. I know more about conspiracy theories around the movie than the actual movie, actually. Anyways.
Well, a movie I haven't seen.
Terminator 2. Judgment Day.
No, of course I've seen that. I haven't seen American Psycho.
Oh, that's an amazing movie.
It does. Yeah, I do want to watch it. It looks really good.
It's one of these movies that's almost a 10 out of 10 for me.
Okay.
And I don't give that out easily. There's a select few. There's Forrest Gump. There's
What about Indian Forrest Gump?
Indian Forrest Gump, they're like a tie. Oh, I still haven't. We talked about Indian Forrest Gump like years ago.
Yeah, we still haven't seen it.
We should watch it.
We should, yeah, absolutely.
Indian Forrest Gump.
I really want to see it.
Yeah. He's like, I am retarded. He's like, when I was a boy, everyone called me retarded and would beat me in the head with a stick every day. My mother would beat me with a stick every day. And then, like, you know how Jenny here is molested by her, like, stepdad?
Yeah.
The Jenny in Indian Forrest Gump is like, I've never been molested.
Yeah,
I was
the unique experience.
I was the girl who my stepdad did not want to molest me. That's what screws her
so
up.
left out compared to my cousin.
Everybody else was getting molested by everybody. The brothers, even my stepdad didn't want anything to do. He raised me in a loving
I would go outside
fashion.
on the streets and just spread my legs wide open, and none of the boys wanted me.
Even Hasim, the snake,
the retarded kid.
Well, he can't be retarded because his Forrest is retarded. Indian Forrest Gump is retarded, so he has to be even beyond retarded.
Yeah.
Hasim, the man who was chained to a fucking fire hydrant like a dog, and he didn't. I showed him my wee woo, and he turned away in disgust and kicked dirt on me like he's bearing one of his turds. Indian Forrest Gump is gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Anyways, everyone's tuned out by now. God damn it! So Taylor Swift's getting married. That's great. You know what is really crazy?
What?
I predict that Taylor Swift getting married will increase exponentially the amount of marriages in the United States. I bet there'll be like a statistic that comes out next year that's like a big increase of marriages because of insane Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I could see that happening. For sure.
Van wanted me to talk about Taylor Swift. I don't know what to talk about with her. She was like, you can talk about Taylor Swift.
She didn't have any specific ideas?
No. I don't know what funny thing I'm gonna say about her getting married. Really, we ended up talking about Indian Forrest Gump somehow.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a Taylor Swift thing. We've already veered off just immediately.
I mean, what the hell? There's nothing to her. She makes bangers. I do love her. Her fans are crazy. And
she's hot. I could say that about her.
I don't know. Hot? She's not. I mean, like the hotness of white women has gone up a ton since they were like some white woman. I don't know how it happened, honestly, but some white woman came in and was like, she like slams open a door and there's all these women, I don't know, in the bathroom doing their makeup. And then she's like, white women can have big asses too. And they're like,
yeah.
And they're like looking around, like, what? No, only black girls can. She's like, no, it's true. I found out. I don't remember who was the first to do it. I want to say Mariah. I don't think it's Mariah Carey. She is a big, nice one now, but I don't think she used to be squint. I wonder who. I'm sure someone started it, and they're like, look, here's the proof, and I'm like, oh my god, it's true. So that increased their, as I like to call it, beauty a lot. So now you go to a girl like Taylor Swift, and she's just like, it's like, hot.
Yeah.
Pretty. I mean, doable. Not. I wouldn't say hot.
Yeah, I mean, she's when you're talking about like famous celebrity women, I suppose not that hot. Sure.
What about
she doesn't have a PAWG, as they say.
Yeah, PAWG. That's a great term. It's like reminds me of my childhood and current day. I'm like, PAWGs? When people started using that term, I just thought they were talking about PAWGs. I was like, man, are PAWGs back?
We were talking about slamming PAWGs, and you're like, I don't get it, do they?
I'm like, finally, it's back. And I brought all these PAWGs, and they're like, first of all, these PAWGs suck. They're all free ones that people got at events. And they're like, and next
you just got this at Pizza Hut.
Yeah. No, I had the worst PAWGs. I was looking for them because I wanted to show you guys some pictures, because one time there's this huge nerd, and I was like, I have the worst collection of PAWGs. They were so bad. And like explaining it isn't really like enough. That's why I really was looking for these PAWGs somewhere. I don't know. I have to have them. I just don't order at, or maybe I threw them away. Who the fuck knows? But he said I had this huge dork who's like one of these dorks that's like Steve. Like if you can't prove otherwise, he'll just lie. He'll just be like, no, I had the worst collection of PAWGs. And I showed him my PAWGs, and he was like, yeah, these are worse. I remember the one that set him off too, because it's such a big deal. It was this nuclear waste barrel with a dent in it, and then like a cutesy cartoony face that's like a tired face. It was so bizarre.
I feel like I know exactly what you're talking about.
There's I had like all these like ones that are like, these shouldn't even be cartoon characters, It was really, really great. Anyways, so I brought those out, and people were like, man, this is what we're talking about. Come over here. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool.
Check this out, homie.
Like first, and yeah, exactly. I was like, what do you have? I was like, what do you have for me today? And then it's like, look at this. I was like, my god.
Oh, this is much different than I thought you were talking about.
This white woman has a big butt. And they're like, yeah. It's a whole genre of pornography.
Beautiful.
I'm like, yeah, this is truly beautiful. There's the Mona Lisa. There's,
the Sistine Chapel.
Yeah.
And then there's this fat ass white woman.
This is cool. Not even that younger. Yeah, they'd be young now, too. It's not even. So, anyways, this is an amazing thing. So, Vanessa, if you're listed, that's Taylor Swift segment was for you.
Thanks for the topic starter, Vanessa.
Great. I'm sure she'll be real pleased with that segment. Went out on a high note.
Inspired by Van. Talking about fat ass.
Yeah, that is what she is going to love to hear. In my experience. Anyways, that's a very... Let's just talk about War of the Worlds. Dear God. I will. We'll do it. We'll do a normal. This is another Macky Rat movie discussion and analyzation where we will do a close analysis with no visuals of the film War of the Worlds. And we swore we weren't going to do them, but we're doing them more than ever. And I'm always highly upset. But we'll stick to the format. You talk about the movie, and I'll comment the stuff that I noticed.
Okay.
But first, we'll give our thoughts on the controversy. It was being said that this was the worst movie ever.
Yep.
Let me comment on this.
All right.
Oh no, let me hear your thoughts on that after watching War of the Worlds.
It wasn't even close to the worst movie. If anything, its biggest crime for me was being a little bit boring. I fell asleep at several points, but it wasn't like so bad where it's like keeping me amused and awake and interested like The Room or anything. It was just it was a movie that was not particularly good, but also not outstandingly terrible. So, yeah.
I agree. It was not the worst movie ever. In fact, it was, for all the stuff I've heard about it, a kind of competent movie. And I disagree, though. I watched it halfway through.
Yeah, you see, you I think you agree. You didn't even manage to finish it.
No, I had to do stuff, and then I wanted to play this game, the delivery at all costs game. So I was gonna watch the other half today, and then a bunch of stuff happened, and then I had to watch the Van just got off surgery. One thing. Oh no, she had surgery the next day, so it's like I'm like, I don't know. I'm kind of worried about Vanessa. I don't really feel like watching this movie. I'll play this game, And then she got out of surgery, and I was so happy. In fact,
why is that?
I was so happy because it's unlikely, and Vanessa kept telling me this, but she could die. They use anesthesia and they put you under, and you can have a heart attack and die. And
sure, yeah.
So so I was pretty much just spending the day. It feels bad to enjoy yourself because you don't want to look back if they do die and you're like, I was watching War of the Worlds with Ice Cube.
That's your final memory of fans juxtaposed to watching War of the Worlds.
I'm ashamed. I should have just been sitting in silence,
reading the Bible,
worried. I basically was doing that. I was sitting there worried and nervous and anxious. And praying.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor, after I heard of Taylor Swift being engaged, I realized it's okay to pray. And I was like, dear God, please just let Vanessa be okay. And then she got out, and she seemed fine to be. She came out, and she was just like, her regular self, and she got out of the, but they wheelchair her out. No. She's just there, like, like I was like, okay. And then I got out of and then she's just like, like just moving her head, bobbing her head around, and going on her cell phone, and just like, just nothing happened. And I cried. I cried a little.
A tear came across your face.
No, I wept. I was so happy.
Wow.
I was like, I was mostly sad about it. I was like, not sad that she lived, but I was like,
sad.
I told her I pity her that the person that when she leaves the hospital, it's someone as meaningless as me picking her up, and I cried.
Wow.
It's not really that funny. Anyways, so I didn't finish it, but I don't need to finish it because you're such a, great storyteller. It'll be like I know what happened, by the way.
It's essentially like, every time we do these reviews, it's basically like the audience is watching the movie.
It's exactly like that. So anyways, without further ado, we present H.G. Is it H.G. Wells that did the War of the Worlds, or?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let me say another thing about this. H.G. Wells would be proud of this movie.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just thinking.
I don't think
This
H.G.
is how he
Wells.
would want his work translated into video.
I mean,
for
he
sure.
might be like, what the hell is this? You know?
What's
Why do you have these women working with you? It's like, man.
What's this dark-skinned fellow? This
On
colored
top
man.
of that, I see a colored man. He seems to be employed with the federal government. He'll give away our secrets. I'm like, no. Just ignore that stuff. Pretend that everyone in the film's a white man, except for if there's a woman screaming. Just imagine that she's not employed. He's like, and he's like, what do you think about this movie? He was like, it was cool. The tripods.
It was cool.
that's pretty much how I imagined the tripods. That's cool, man. Like,
Jolly
right.
good.
Jolly good. It was a capital production. I was under the impression that we were actually being attacked by aliens, and the way the visuals look, they're amazing. They look just like real life.
Yeah. Like, I thought this was actually, I myself was fooled by it, just like I fooled everyone else. Like, capital work.
He's like, yeah, well, you're from the 50s, so you might not understand fully what's going on, but you like it? He's like, sure, it's sure. Aliens were attacking the world and people were scared. That's my story. There's really nothing to it. And then they're like, okay, then. And let me say another thing. There's other War of the Worlds movies. I've seen them all. There's one with Tom Cruise. There's one with, what's his face? Starman's not in this one, I guess.
Who?
There's like a character that's kind of like the Starman.
Really?
I think in the Keanu Reeves one. And, both those movies, I was more, even though I didn't finish this one because I was extremely worried about Vanessa. They weren't as engaging as this movie was. I swear to God, I watched the Tom Cruise and other ones, and I was so bored.
Yeah, I think I've only seen the Tom Cruise one.
It's fucking boring.
Yeah, it was alright. I mean, nothing special.
Yeah.
I think I saw it in theaters.
Yeah, because that's how War of the Worlds is. Some aliens attack the Earth, and then tanks can't blow them up, or whatever. Anyways, we've wasted enough time. Dun 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 dun. You know the TriStar Pictures music. Anyways, just tell me you like the movie. I like the movie. Excellent. 2 thumbs up.
Sure.
Tell me
I
about.
I wouldn't say I liked it, but I didn't hate it.
Yeah, it's definitely not that. Let me tell you another thing. If you're worried about conspiracy theories about technology, then this is also one of the scariest movies you've ever seen, by the way. The way Ice Cube's just dipping into everyone's phone. Anyways, we'll get into that. Lay it on me. What happens in this movie?
All right. So the very first thing you see is Ice Cube in front of a computer, and he's logging in. Apparently, he is a domestic terror analyst. So it kind of just walks you through a day in his life.
Yeah, a day in his life is he right-click stuff, and it has everything you could possibly need. Do you think it's really like that?
No, I don't think it's like that at all.
It should be.
It should be, yes.
He's like, let me take over this plane. Right.
Let me just log into any computer in the world.
I was like, wow, this seems, reckless on the U.S.'s part. But, Ice Cube's trustable. Also, what's Ice Cube's deal? Is he anyways, he's so crazy because he's like, man, this and that. He's like what are you, like you weren't a nerd from South Central who just happened to be like how did he get here?
That's a good question. Yeah,
he's not like a black nerd.
How he managed to get that job?
It's just affirmative action. That should have been the movie. They needed one black guy. Normally, you can't just right-click stuff and do all this stuff, but I didn't know none of the other computer hacker stuff. That'd be a better movie. Anyways, okay, so Ice Cube works at the NSA.
He does. So it's just showing him log in. He's taking over things. spying on his children. You don't know that it's his kid at first, but yeah, he's doing that.
Oh yeah, they try to fake you out and be like, "This woman's the terrorist." It's like,
yeah,
right.
This woman buying a bagel or whatever.
Great fake out.
And then I guess the first kind of mission, or the main mission that it shows him doing, is he's trying to track down this disruptor person.
Yeah, he's tracking down
leaking
QAnon.
Government secrets, I guess. Yeah, QAnon.
That's great.
And then he gets a call from...
Or Anonymous. I'm sorry, I remember now. He's part of Anonymous.
Oh, yeah.
The Anonymous guy is the guy with
the Anonymous guy is the guy with the hoodie, yes. That's correct. So after that, some NASA scientists calls him about, played by Ava Longoria, about like some weather problems, like the weather is getting crazy. There's all these thunderstorms and tornadoes and things. And Ice Cube's like, man, we only watch people. That's crazy, though. I gotta go. See you, Ava.
I love that, yeah.
Yeah, he just blows her off.
That is what happens. Crazy weather, yeah.
Yeah. So then they watch this video of Anonymous saying, we're gonna leak secrets. He's trying to track. There's a lot of techno mumbo jumbo in this, like pseudo techno babble garbage, where they look at like source code and they track IPs, and it's like I saw there's a lot of like open source software that you see in the movie that's been slightly like reskinned, but you can still tell that it's the open source software. You get to see that a lot in the movie as well.
You get to also see you get to also hear the dial people up on Discord music.
Oh yeah, you hear that a lot. Yeah, calling people on Skype and WhatsApp and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of things that people will recognize, programs and software. TeamViewer is another one. I think they talk about TeamViewer a lot. I feel like the movie was like sponsored by TeamViewer or something.
Probably by Amazon.
Well, yeah, obviously there's lots of Amazon stuff as well.
Everything should have been Amazon. It should have been like, man, I have to get on this Amazon Zoom call, Amazon chat.
Yeah. It basically is that. Maybe TeamViewer these days is owned by Amazon. I don't even know.
I need to get on TeamViewer. Copyright Amazon TM. I'm like, yeah, this is sweet, dude. He has a thing where
who owns this company? No, it's not Amazon. Damn.
I probably have a licensing thing though. He's like, he also has this thing that's like the Staples That Was Easy button.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, he hits the button. It's like, that was easy. It's like, nah, I'm just good. It
should have been like, shut your red button ass up, player. I'm like, they should have made him way more fucking.
More gangster.
Yeah, gangster. I used to give that movie. He should have gone in there in like a plaid blue.
NWA.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's sick, dude.
Wearing like a Raiders cap.
Yes, that'd be fucking a way doper movie. That would make, and it wouldn't affect the movie at all. I don't know why they didn't do that. By the way, it doesn't change anything. It just, if anything, it just like accents it.
Absolutely.
And he's kind of a bad employee, too. Because he's, like, supposed to track this terrorist, but he's really just, like, taking calls, spying on his family, hacking into a refrigerator, talking to evil Angoria.
Yeah, he does that as well, yeah.
It's like a regular day at work for people. Like, he's just, like, wasting time.
It is a very accurate portrayal of a person at work just wasting time. Only working like 50% of the time.
Yeah.
So he logs into his son's computer, I guess. He gets a notification that his son bought a very expensive game. How much did he pay for this game again? Oh, yeah. Online gaming store purchase, $248. So I guess if we're to assume this takes place in the future, games get very expensive in the future.
It didn't feel like it'd take place in the future.
Yeah. Well, the near future, because remember, like later he's the Amazon drone delivery. We don't have that quite yet, but he's like, oh, this is what the way we're gonna be shipping things in the future. So
maybe he's just like a prototype. Future. Maybe he's just a test guy. Because, who knows? Who knows what it seems like he's just a driver.
Amazon delivery driver. Yeah.
Maybe he just got like the base game. Maybe it's like a $40 game, and then he bought all of like he bought like a bunch of V-Bucks.
Oh yeah, you might be right. Yeah. So the game is called Quantum Planets, and they actually have the Steam logo here. Did you see that?
Yeah, he deleted his Steam thing.
Well, yeah, he deleted the game while his son was playing the game. He deleted it, but it actually like showed the Steam logo. See, I'll show you a screenshot there.
Can you even do that?
I don't know. I don't know how they managed to do that. Like, I can't imagine that Steam was like, yeah, we signed off on this.
Oh no, for sure Steam did. It's great. It's great publicity. But the thing is this: if I was playing a game and someone took over my computer, could they just uninstall it, or would like? If the game's open and I'm playing it, wouldn't it give me like an alert or something?
Have to like, they'd have to like shut down the game and then uninstall it. You could maybe delete the files while the game is open.
Yeah, he should have gone in there and started deleting them one at one. He's like, delete.
Yeah.
Causing it to glitch out or something. That'd be sick.
Yeah, they make Ice Cube have no idea how to actually use a computer.
I love this. Yeah, they're like, just make it up. I love that they show some of the video game. It's just like this ship flying around a little bend. Like,
yeah. It's very generic.
A sick game. Anyways, what else happens in this stupid movie?
So that his son calls him and is like, did you delete my game? It's like, you need to get a job. And he's like, playing games is my job. I'm a tech visionary something or other.
Yeah, is that a real job? What does that mean?
He says he's a tech visionary in a pre-funding stage. And Ice Cube's like, a tech who to the what? You need to get your, typical guy. He's like, all I know is I've been pre-funding your ass for years. And then he's basically talk about him getting a real job. Ice Cube offers him to get a job at the NSA where he works, I guess, as an analyst.
Yeah, that's fucked up nepotism. They're like,
yeah.
I'm like, this is like such BS. I'd give anything to work for NSA. Spying.
Oh, absolutely. People. Yeah, that'd be dope.
That's what I should.
Right clicking on things.
Yeah, that's what Ice Cube should have been doing the whole movie. Like, he should have been weighing saving the world with looking at girls in the shower, like a camera in the shower. Like there should have been a part where there's a hella hot girl showering, and then like his daughter's calling him, and it's like like sweat on his forehead, and his eyes are like darting back and forth. He's like, what am I supposed to do? That would have been badass.
Yeah. And then we find out his son has a $200,000 education, apparently.
Yeah, what? I love that they tech vision. I love that the son exists for no reason except for one thing.
Yeah, exactly. He completely is irrelevant except for the thing that he's like basically what do they call that? A MacGuffin or something?
Yeah, he is. He's a MacGuffin. He's a human MacGuffin. Oh, there is one other thing that's hella good about Dave. We'll talk about it. I'll get to it. He is
Dave. I love that. That's his name, by the way. I could definitely imagine Ice Cube naming his son Dave.
I guess his name's David, probably. And he just calls him Dave. He should have named him DeMarcus.
Yeah, that would make a lot more sense.
Or something like that. Well, I mean, I guess he works for NSA. He got out of the hood. I guess he was like, I want to name him David, and like we'll just name him David. Davies Remonti, and she's like, we'll just name him David.
So after he shuts down and uninstalls the game, then there's like an FBI raid on this disruptor character. So he has to coordinate that whole thing. Then we find out that his daughter, whose name is Faith, Ice Cube's daughter, is married to some white Amazon delivery driver.
They're getting married. Oh, they're married? Oh, you're right. They're pregnant.
Yeah, they're not married. You're right. They're just boyfriends. So a child. She has a child out of wedlock with some Amazon delivery driver.
Do you think that's like one of the like ultimate porn? Like he came and he delivered a package and she's like,
he delivered his dick.
Yeah, he's like, I got another package I can deliver.
You want to check this package out, girl?
Yeah, that like it's such a weird thing because she's like a scientist and maybe it's not. It's kind of like me and Vanessa. She's like, I am a very important person. I'm like, and I deliver stuff for Amazon.
I have a podcast.
I have a horrible podcast.
Yeah, she's like a very high-level scientist with publications in Lancet Journal of Medicine, and she's hot as hell. And he's just some fucking whatever Amazon delivery driver who seems incompetent, and they have a kid on the way.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, why didn't Ice Cube offer him a job at the NSA? He just hates him. It does kind of come off like that, like he hates him. But, or actually, no. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. Keep going. So, anyways, yeah, they're pregnant. Great.
Yeah, so she's pregnant. There's some spying. There's some coordinate. Apparently, there's a baby shower he wasn't invited to. We find out that Ice Cube is obsessed with his dead wife. He's listening to voice messages that are 4 years old on Facebook messages. He gets a search warrant for the FBI
This is
raid.
when Facebook comes up more prominently.
Yeah, we get to see Facebook as well.
Yeah, he adds him. He adds a friend on Facebook, which is crazy. That's one of the biggest things in the movie for him. Like, these young people are still using Facebook. That's crazy.
Yeah, apparently Ice Cube hadn't accepted his daughter's boyfriend's friend request on Facebook, so he went and did that. That's so there's that whole thing.
Yeah. We'll get back to Facebook too. I got a good note on that also.
Yeah, there is more stuff involving Facebook later. So then they try to track down Disruptor. They track him down to this apartment building in a city, and then they get a warrant for his arrest. The NASA person says some more stuff about the storms. They raid the apartment where Disruptor supposedly is, and there's just a dummy computer, which blows Ice Cube's mind. And then you see some amazing acting from Ice Cube here, where he's like, "Whoa, he's not in there. That's crazy."
You know what else is crazy? All the like tier 1 operators. This makes perfect sense, mind you. They'll have their cameras facing outward, like showing what they're seeing and on their guns and stuff. So in case they shoot someone, they could be like, "Man, he came at me." But the girl has the camera turned on her face.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I like that as well. Oh, that's another thing that made me laugh. Well, I'll get to that later, though. Yeah, I remember one of the other things I found amusing.
And that girl's named Sheila, by the way.
Yeah, the NASA lady. Or do you mean the FBI agent?
The FBI agent, Sheila.
Yeah, Agent Edwards. We have Agent Edwards and Agent Kusaragi. Got a fucking Jap working in the FBI.
Really?
Yeah, there's an Agent Kusaragi.
She comes later or what?
No, you never see her. She's just referred to. It shows like the agent body camera, and in the corner it says Agent Kusaragi.
Oh, wow. Good eye. All right. Yeah. So they raid it, and then nothing there. Oh, yeah. He should have like a pipe bomb. It'd be cool if David was also like a domestic terrorist, not just like an InfoWars guy.
Oh, wow. You're spoiling the story. We haven't gotten to that yet.
Oh, that's okay.
People already knew.
Yeah, I bet it'd be cool if Disruptor was like, I thought the thing was gonna blow up, and it doesn't. It's too much money. I should have known that. So
around this time, the severe weather is turning into like a meteor shower. There's like all these meteors striking the Earth in typical War of the Worlds fashion.
Yeah.
And Ice Cube is getting all these notifications on his analyst computer. Fox News and BBC News and things.
Sky News Australia.
Crazy stuff. No. Oh yeah, Sky News.
I don't think they had Sky News on it. And
then there's a lot of his NASA friend. One thing that they kept doing in this movie also, where they try to make it seem like it's realistic, how they like have random glitches and pauses in the live video. Did you notice that? I mean, you can't help but notice it, I imagine.
No, I did not notice that.
Oh yeah, well they're constantly just like, oh my god, my camera's glitching out. It's a free. So even in this advanced situation where the guy's working for the CIA or NSA or something, they still have webcam latency.
Yeah, it's probably just to mask cuts and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I assumed as well.
Stuff. Yeah, so they're just
for sure. Yeah,
add the.
We don't have a B-roll for this.
Everything's brilliant. Yeah, everything is great. I mean, it's very like kind of like cheapo, like here's a camera, hold it in your face.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's not like a lot of stock footage, and it's.
Do we have a budget for this movie? I'm very curious.
I'm gonna guess like 106 million. Super low.
106. That's your guess. All right, let me take a look here.
Maybe even less. Let's say.
Fuck, we have no budget information.
Yeah, of course not.
$65,000.
Yeah, it might as well have been. So they go. So yeah, the iconic meteor showers.
Yeah, there's the meteor showers. Aliens are appearing. Ice Cube is concerned about his kids.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Now is the time to praise Dave.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of meteors are falling. All the main characters are affected by it, but Dave, he's like, man, you need to get a real job, you stupid ass. Boop. And then he's like, run, Dave, run. And they show Dave running on the street, and he's running hella fast.
Yeah.
Like, get that scene up. How fast does it look like he's running down that street? Or maybe not. You know what? Maybe
he's just shaking his camera around violently.
No. They show like the GPS tracker, and it's like, it seems like it's going pretty fast.
Yeah. Let me take this. Let me take a look here.
I thought it, but now I think
he's cruising. He's like Usain Bolting down the street.
I thought he was like
going like 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, I thought it was like a pretty good runner. It looked like.
Yeah. Judging by the size, on the map. So you can see his GPS icon moving on a map, and based on the scale, he'd have to be going about 20 miles an hour. So he's basically at peak physical condition.
Yeah, I was thinking he should try to get a scholarship instead of just having all that school debt, because he seemed pretty fast. That's all I'm saying.
He's an Olympian, essentially. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sweet. Anyways. Everyone's getting blown up. Yeah.
Ice Cube's concerned about his kids. Their tracking information kind of disappears for a bit, and then it comes back. Ava Longoria comes back, and she's like inspecting a crashed meteor, which I guess is a tripod, but we don't know that yet. And then there's a lot of logistics about like the Secretary of Defense and DEF CON and
that's boring.
All this other stuff. That
stuff's super boring. Lots of filler.
Lots of various stuff about where the logistics of the situation. Get this person on the horn. Notify the president.
It's my favorite part of movies. Logistics.
There's some amazing acting here by Ice Cube where he's just like incredulous about the situation. He's walking away from his camera, his webcam, and smashing things around the office and getting mad. Dave wants to talk to Ice Cube about something important, and Ice Cube is like, "Not right now, Dave."
Yeah, he should have just
DeMarcus.
Been like, I'm Disruptor, and he's like, "You fucked up now. You going to jail."
Yeah, I'm gonna whoop that ass when I get home tonight, Disruptor.
Yeah, Disruptor. So a bunch of logistics. Is this when they sortie out? Dave runs hella fast. This is when they're like, and then he gives like a super good presentation. He's like, what I'm trying to say is this. It's not, are they the alien thing yet, or? No?
Yeah, we're finding out that this is aliens now. So this is like, there's like pictures and news footage of the tripods, and I guess Ice Cube is filling out like a report. He's like putting information in a spreadsheet about it.
Sick.
So we get to see his analyst job in action. It's not all right clicking. Apparently, you type things into spreadsheet cells.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Logistic and spreadsheets. I do love the action scenes. In lieu of action, they show boring office work. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, it's much cheaper than the CG stuff.
Yeah, they're like, can we have Ice Cube shooting an AK-47? Like no, but we can show filling out cells in a spreadsheet. Yeah, that'd be sweet. But Sheila gets hurt.
I don't remember Sheila getting hurt. I'm looking at it.
Oh no, that's the thing. Dave's like, I thought Dave was gonna be like, I know how to beat the aliens, and he's like, oh yeah, how? And he's like, they all have a weak point. Look for the blinking red light area, like in video games.
It's like a video game.
Yeah, he solves it. Sheila gets blown up, and then the daughter gets hurt.
Yeah, the daughter gets hurt, and she's like, I guess it looks like there's like a piece of like she fell on a piece of rebar, and it went through her leg, and so there's a heart monitor, and Ice Cube is paying attention to the heart monitor. He said he's gonna come and get her, but he can't because he's locked in the building.
Oh yeah. They locked him down. They're like, no one can leave, even if they, not even by choice.
It's funny how I just expected Ice Cube to literally sit in front of a computer, but he does move around in a very limited fashion where he runs up and down stairs in an office building.
Yeah, he's part of the movie role that I love, sitting down the whole movie. That's my favorite style of acting now, sitting down. But she's like, yeah, that's the thing. He's locked in. That's the I'm coming for you scene, and he runs her up, and he's like, damn it, I'm locked in. And then he's like, don't worry, I'll just talk to you on chat. And then she's like, it's ironic, Dad. You spent years locking yourself in that NSA room. And then now you want to get out and you can't. He should have been like, shut up, bitch! I mean, tensions are high. He could have said that.
He would have been forgiven for... going up, flying off the handle like that.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So then he guides her into a Tesla. He hacks a Tesla and has it drive her to the hospital.
Yeah, I'm sure Tesla wasn't happy about that. They're like, can we use your stuff in the movie? And like, sure. And it's like, here's the pitch.
It's
this
unhackable.
This Tesla's going to save your daughter's life with the auto drive. And he's like, oh, that sounds great. And then it's like,
wonderful, yes.
That's like he's watching. He's like, "What the fuck? They can't hack my cars like this. This is gonna make everyone think that the government's gonna hack their car."
Yeah. So everybody with a Tesla, the government has a backdoor into your shit.
Yeah, that's not good.
He has to put it in low battery mode so that it has enough battery left to make it to the hospital.
Oh yeah, that's not great either.
Yeah. These stupid Teslas and their battery life.
They made Tesla bad, to be honest.
They shit on Teslas in the movie, yeah. He seeks approval for a level 5 password to get into a Raven drone.
Oh yeah, the IT guy's like, I'll help you. And I love that the IT guy's there still.
Yeah, they're both locked in the building.
The IT guy has got nothing to go home to. He's just like, whatever, man.
Yes, man. Some guy in Bangalore, India. So then we get to one of my favorite parts where it shows Mark in his Amazon truck, and Ice Cube is... So Mark is, I don't know if we mentioned it, Mark is his daughter's boyfriend. And Ice Cube is notifying Mark about the fact that his girlfriend was injured and she's being driven to the hospital. So they show Mark at this part, and he's driving in his Amazon van. There are 6 cameras inside this Amazon van.
Oh yeah,
Did you notice that?
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, why are there so many cameras here? But it makes sense that it is a big evil corporation.
It's pretty incredible. We got the camera outside the vehicle so you can see where it's driving. We got 2 cameras looking at all the boxes, 3 cameras of his face.
Yeah, they probably incredible. I imagine that is pretty real. Scary.
Yeah, maybe they want to make sure you don't steal shit.
Yeah, no stealing shit. You're fired.
No jerking off in the
absolutely no jaying off. Sure.
making sure you're pissing in the bottle. No bathroom breaks. You take your pisses in the bottle while driving the truck around.
Yeah, catheter. And then
yeah,
that's one of my favorite scenes too, because this is one where Ice Cube's relentlessly pitching this guy, but he's like, "Get your Lily White ass to her office right now." He's like, "Yes,
I'm
sir.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. What? Sorry, sir. You damn right." yeah, that part's funny.
He should have put on the. Oh, anyways, yeah, that was pretty great. I love their dynamic. I wish that would have been more. He should have been like, "Shut up." He's like, "Yeah, you got it, Dad."
He's constantly, yeah. He says, "I'm not your dad." Yeah, they should have done more of that for sure. That would have been sweet. It's just constantly yelling at this fucking kid. Yeah. So now he writes an email to his children in case he dies. That's where he starts this thing. Being a parent is hard,
but being a gangster's harder. Called it, Hobie. Then then they start the War of the Worlds, and the president's like, "It's a War of the Worlds," and Ice Cube's like, "Yeah, that's the title, man." That was dope. He claps his hands.
Like 15 minutes of he does. He's like, "Hell yeah!" It's showing all this military footage, and Ice Cube is getting hyped up by all that.
He loves people dying.
It's fine. Yeah, this is what he became an analyst for, to finally get to take the big guns out.
Yeah, well, he did.
What happens now? Faith is at the hospital. They're treating her.
Oh, they get to the data farming. The aliens are doing data farming.
Yeah, I think this is where they find out. It's around this time where they find out that the aliens are most interested in data. That's humanity's most precious resource, apparently, is data.
How so? How's Ice Cube's fucking wife's old photos gonna help aliens?
Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense, I will admit. But I guess they just eat data, so you would think that they would then keep the humans alive, because as long as they're alive, they're creating data, aren't they? I don't know. Content creators are Earth's most precious resource. Yeah. Twitch streamers.
He's like, I was hoping that when they're deleting the data, Ice Cube would be like, "We gotta save porn, man."
Yeah,
and that's what the premise of the movie shifts over to, them trying to save all the porn.
Yeah, that'd be cool for sure.
What about analog stuff? They can't have that. They can't have old porno. VHS porn.
That's true. Yeah, we go back. They were saying that if the aliens succeed, we go back to the Stone Age, but no, we would just go back to the analog age, magnetic tapes and shit.
Yeah, that's the Stone Age. Like, what are you talking about? Electricity still exists and shit.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be able to take data off like a vinyl record or anything.
Maybe that's the thing. Maybe the first part is this, and the next part is years of us having them like scan fucking stuff and record it and all this shit. Like we're enslaved for 100 years, giving world even more dumb data.
They're going inside every library and slowly flipping the pages of each book.
Yeah, they're reading like boring ass peppy log stockings and shit. That's
our data.
We need more data.
Burning the pages as they read them.
Yeah, lasering them. That's sick.
That would be cool for sure.
So
now we finally see when his pictures are deleted from Facebook, like just goes zoop, 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 and 404 page not found on Facebook.
Yeah, and they try.
Ice Cube is not happy about that.
There's one thing that I love. Yeah, he's pissed that Facebook's gone. When Facebook finally goes down, he goes, "No!" And I imagine that he was more sad about Facebook than
his wife.
Yeah. But he's trying to listen to her message one last time, and then it's like...
It slows down.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think that's the way it works.
Yeah, when you delete a file, it's like a phonograph getting unplugged.
That's it. That was a great
really
scene.
Cool, yeah.
That was very impactful that they did that.
That's cool. That's a cool analog. That digital data works exactly like analog shit. That's cool. Yeah.
I love that scene. That was pretty great. Yeah.
So then it's just after this we finally find out like it clicks with Ice Cube that disruptor sounds familiar. So he uses his intelligence analyst tools to decrypt the disruptor's voice and slow it down and do these things. Then he finds out disruptor is Dave, his son all along.
Yeah, but
disruptor.
Why didn't he do this before at his regular job?
I was wondering that exact same thing too. If you had the ability to like decrypt his voice, quote unquote, why wouldn't you have done that?
I think he's worried about what his next job will be if Disruptor gets found out. So he's like just dragging his feet on all this stuff.
Yeah.
On purpose, just to collect the paycheck.
Just brushing it under the rug. Hoping nobody notices.
Yeah, that's what I was under the impression of.
Dave, I know it's your bitch ass, okay? I can't protect you forever.
Yeah, maybe he knew.
Yeah.
But then he joins Q and then he gets fired and
yeah, so this is probably my favorite part in the entire movie. In an attempt to convince Ice Cube that what he's doing is the right thing, his son Dave sends him a file containing all of the proof and evidence that the government is up to no good in a file called Goliath_DHS_docs.zip. And then Ice Cube says, Dave, it don't matter what's in that file. You'll never convince me. And then literally he opens it up and 30 seconds later, he's like the biggest proponent of the disruptor group. He's like, I want in right now. It's like the quickest turnaround.
Yeah. You know what he should have done? He should have taken out his Raiders hat and put it on.
That would be fitting for sure.
Sick. Yeah,
you know what I'm in. Fuck it.
I love it, like people like downloading data to their brain by watching like a quick video.
Yeah.
That's
so. After Ice Cube opens this file, he's almost immediately radicalized.
Yeah.
He confronts the FBI director who is behind the whole thing and says, "What are you doing, Briggs?" And then Briggs is like, "Fuck you, you're fired." And so he's locked out of his computer, and then he's got to get help from his son to get back into his computer.
Yes. Terrorist. David.
I love that. God, this movie is really terrible.
It rules.
So after he's locked out of his computer, his son is like has a back door into it. And he's like, I've been keeping an eye on you too, Dad. And then this smile on Ice Cube's face. It's so strange. He's like, you clever little shit.
You that would don't fall from a tree, Dave. It should have been cool. He should have been like, I'm keeping an eye on you, Dave. And then they cut away to Ice Cube's work refrigerator.
Yeah. I've also been looking at your refrigerator habits.
I love that everyone can just be spying on me from everything all the time, which I believe. I totally think that this is
How'd bizarrely you do that? Like, I don't even have a smart fridge. What the hell?
And then there's the famous scene where he has a drone.
Yeah, that comes a little later, I think. Let's see. He's hacking into the computer.
Yeah, he's like, I'm in QAnon.
Oh, yeah, he gets introduced to everybody from Anonymous. So we have Starfire, Thelma and Louise, Burnout.
These are all licensed characters.
Fellow. Yeah. A lot of Terminators, or a lot of Transformers references in this.
Yeah.
Code Crusher. That's the other guy. So they formulate a plan to put the kibosh on the whole Goliath program. And Ice Cube asks Dave for his YouTube account credentials. because I guess he's gonna make a YouTube video himself.
I can do this better than you, Dave.
Check this shit. You think you bad, huh?
I've been watching Mr. Beast. The guy, Aiden Ross, the guy who had Trump on his show.
I'll show you how to create some content. So I liked Disruptor's password for his YouTube account was just his mother's name 2020, Erica 2020. That's a very good password.
This is the most elite hacking group in the world.
Yeah, the leaders of Anonymous. So he creates a video in about, how long is it? 15 minutes almost exactly.
Sick.
Where he explains the Goliath program to people, and then he like photoshops his own face, Ice Cube's face, over the hoodie face.
Yeah, he takes over Anonymous. That's sick.
Yeah, he's now the leader of the program.
The leader of Anonymous now. We're a gang now.
And the other people in the group are like, damn, you're OG, your dad's a badass.
Yeah, they knew it as his dad. He's like, that should have been his Anonymous name, Dad.
Yeah, the other members of Anonymous were pissed at first because they're like, what the hell? Your dad's working for NSA? You're narking on us.
That makes sense. It does seem kind of risky.
So then there's a little picture of Senator Chuck Schumer of New York saying that the Goliath program is not okay.
Jew.
They try to send out a virus to take down Goliath, but it doesn't work for some reason.
They already got the data.
Oh yeah, this is the part where some of the, most of the members of Anonymous are killed. Apparently the tripods send like little drone strikes to them and they blow them up. One guy in Hong Kong, one guy in, I don't know, various places around the world, I suppose.
Yeah, probably like
I love
Hong Kong and stuff like that. Not Uganda, I'm guessing.
One of the things I loved about this is all of the members of Anonymous had like webcams pointed at their face for no reason. Like, because before they get killed, the aliens manage to find out their true identities, and so their hooded images are replaced with their actual images, with their webcams being unobfuscated. And it's like, why would you have, if you're a member of this super secret group, why do you have a fucking webcam pointed at your face all the time?
Yeah, why do you even need to show you should like try to be as anonymous as possible. Having a webcam is a bad idea altogether.
it's pointed at them 100% of the time.
I like to, yeah, all of these guys were too no wonder Ice Cube came in and took them over immediately.
Yeah, they should have had like some actual nerd shit, like just on their table they have like some Cheetos and some Mountain Dew and shit.
It should have been an obese guy.
Yeah, a really fat guy, just completely naked in his house.
A super fat guy, a super skinny guy, a extremely ugly girl.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah, they should have had a girl for sure.
It's anonymous. Is anonymous? QAnon's like the white supremacist one, right? The one that's like
QAnon's the one who thinks that the government is all like pedophile lizards.
And
like Donald Trump is the one trying to shut it down.
Yeah, that's cool. That should have been how he got into QAnon. They're like, prove that you're not with the NSA stuff. He's like, all right then, how about Joe Biden's gay? And they're like, he's in. he's one of us.
You're in.
You're the leader of us now. We've been waiting for a cool black guy.
Take over. Yeah, we're just a bunch of nerdy white guys. Okay. Our leader before has been the one black person.
Yeah, there's one black guy. There's a cooler black guy now. He's our boss. That's cool. Yeah. That rocks, dude. That's so cool.
That makes perfect
sense. That rules, man. That's amazing.
So then Ice Cube's house gets blown up.
Dave!
It's Dave, you're okay, but what? My house got blown up. What the hell, Dave?
Our smart refrigerator.
Yeah. Why don't you bounce the signal over to Brian so his shit could get blown up?
Who's Brian?
that's who Dave has been staying with. So he had like a chroma key screen to make it look like he was at home, but he was actually at his friend Brian's house.
Why?
So that he couldn't be tracked.
Also having a webcam on him all the time.
Yeah, well, people in this universe take Zoom calls like every 10 minutes, so they gotta have a webcam. I almost feel like this movie was probably written during the pandemic or something when it made sense for everybody to be constantly on Zoom calls and TeamViewer and shit.
It was indeed produced during COVID.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
That's why I praise it.
That also makes a lot more sense for how it was filmed, because they didn't need people to be in person. They could just have them sitting at home.
Too close to each other,
yeah. So then we, right around here is where we find out that the aliens are part machine, but also part organic. So they're biological and artificial.
Yeah, and then how do we beat the machines?
So earlier on in the movie, it's, as we mentioned, his daughter is a biologist. And she came up with this technique to essentially edit DNA and program cells to attack unhealthy cells, basically using the body's immune system to attack cancer cells. So they get the idea, because the digital virus didn't work, they're going to infect it with like a DNA virus that will attack the creature.
The COVID vaccine. They should have just gave him the COVID vaccine.
Yeah, basically that's what it is, like an mRNA virus or something. Yeah.
This is such Illuminati shit. And then and then do they have the Amazon drone scene now?
This is where we get to your favorite part. So apparently the disruptor group is going to write the virus, like his daughter is going to code the DNA virus, and then Dave is going to translate it into computer code, and then it needs to be sent to him, but it has to be sent on a thumb drive. And he says, this is a secure facility, we can't accept thumb drives, so it has to be sent via Amazon delivery drone.
This is where we need to stop.
Okay.
What should have happened is not delivering a COVID vaccine to the aliens. Admitting via Amazon and movie that this messing with your DNA and mRNA could infect and will kill you and increase heart attacks by 25% globally since the vaccine was rolled out. Mm-hmm. What should have happened was they're flying the drone, and the drones can kill. Amazon drones can kill the robots. And they're like, why can't other drones do it? And they're like, only Amazon can. And like,
Amazons are the only drones powerful enough.
They're the only drone that's good enough and safe enough to not only deliver packages but kill aliens.
Fast and reliable enough.
Yeah, especially fast. I need my shit right now. And then he's like, and they run on a cell network, so this and that. And then he's like, and then the aliens shoot and blow up the NSA stuff, and he's like, oh no, I'm out. And then he's like, we can't do anything anymore because of me being the leader of Anonymous and doing something. And then he's like, he was covered in dust and soot and dust. And then Taylor Swift comes up. And she's like, don't worry, Cube, I got your back. And he's like, is that you, Taylor Swift? And then they put on these special rings, right? And they start going like, zzz, zzz, like shooting lasers out of their rings. That's the thing. And they're messing them up, right? And he's like, this will give us enough time. And he's like, but the network is, all the networks are down. And we can't do anything with the rest of the Amazon drones. And then some guy's like, can you hear me? And he's like, what was that? And then there's like this smoke, soot and dust behind him, and it's like, and disappears immediately, like a ninja in an anime. And he's like, and then it's like a guy who's silhouetted, and he's like, what I said was, can you hear me now? And then he steps out, and it's Paul, the Jew Verizon spokesperson.
Wow, yeah, that'd be sick.
And he's like, we'll put you on the Verizon network. And he's like, the fastest 5G network in the United States, this and that. And he's like, you can do that? How? And he's like, we're Verizon. And it's like, dun 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 dun. And
we could do anything.
We could see in your smart refrigerator. It's like, yeah, I know. And then all the drones start flying. They're gonna hit the ground, and right before his drone hits the ground, smashing, it's like zzz, and flies back up, and everyone's like, yeah, Amazon.
Yeah, there should have been way more product placement. That'd be dope.
Yeah, and Domino's comes
for literally everything.
Yeah, there's like the Noid, and he's like, the Noid's like running up, running up their legs and punching him in the face, and then everyone, all the spokespeople there, what's the girl from Progressive? Flo's there.
From Progressive, yeah.
She's like,
I love how Yo Noid is still nobody even knows who the fuck are you?
Well, he's there anyways. He's been waiting for this day. He's like, yo, no.
I'm back.
Yeah, Progressive Flo drives a car up a motorcycle up one, blows it up and flips off, and like, we're all here. All the product placement people are here. And then
Dell guy.
Yeah, the Dell guy's like smoking pot. He's just like, what? Me? Oh, I guess so. He picks up a rock and throws it, and it like hits the thing in his chest. It just falls down dead. That's sick, dude. Yeah. And then at the end, they're like, thanks to Amazon. The president's like, I want to give Jeff Bezos as a campaign. He's like, all right, I guess. It's like, we want to give you the Medal of Honor for Amazon being the best company in the world, and this and that. And
that would have been awesome, yeah.
There's Domino's and Pizza Hut and Papa John's pizzas waiting for you out in the McDonald's courtroom, this and that. It's like just more ads. Anyways, that's what should have happened. But what happens with your movie?
My version of the movie, the more boring version. This is the other part that I found so funny. So in order to deliver the thumb drive with the virus on it, Ice Cube has to place an Amazon order. So they show that in painstaking detail.
Oh yeah, they show every step of it. I love that.
Yeah,
it's still very fast though. It's still very convenient. More of the perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't take very long because it's Amazon and it's perfect.
The drones won't fly. You can't no fun with the drones. It has to be like this order thing.
Yeah, no. It apparently the drones only activate when there's an order that needs to be sent.
What if another
very responsible company?
Order?
It's good. I guess it's like a free for all. Whichever Amazon delivery driver gets the order first gets to take it.
Huh.
First come, first serve.
Yeah. He's like, make sure it's a SanDisk. Make sure it's this version. It's got to be this one. Can I get the one that's on sale? He's like, absolutely you can. It's Amazon.
Even when things are not on sale, the prices are outstanding.
Yeah.
So then he delivers. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
And then he gets the thumb drive, I guess.
Yeah, so then this part's one of my favorite parts. So as he's delivering the thumb drive with the drone, he's saying, like, there's a lot of video gamey shit. Like Dave is saying, do a barrel roll or whatever. And at some point, the drone gets flipped upside down. So they have to call... did you see this part of the movie at all?
No, just the clips.
Oh yeah, no wonder. Because I knew if you had seen it, you would have known exactly what I'm about to say. So the drone gets flipped upside down, and
Will Smith sings the song.
They have to hack inside a homeless man's cell phone, and they're like, "What? What if he doesn't have a phone?" And then they're like, "No, he has to have a phone. Everyone has a phone." So they get this homeless guy's cell phone.
He should be like, Obama phone.
Yeah, cricket.
Yeah.
So they get
where
this.
you at?
They get this homeless guy's cell phone number and then hack into it and text him, and they're like, "Hey, homeless dude, you see that drone? Flip it over." And the homeless guy is like really skeptical. He's like, "No, I'm gonna get killed by these tripods. Are you kidding me?" And he's like, "Oh well, if you help us out, the government will give you a year of free internet." And then he's like, "What? So you can spy on me? I don't care about that." And he's like, "No, don't give him that. Offer him $1,000 Amazon gift card instead."
Wow. I can't believe this. This sounds like you're making up like
it does.
This is an amazing scene.
Love this part of the movie. So basically they're saying, you know what's even better than a year's worth of free internet? $1,000 Amazon gift card. That'll convince anybody even the most skeptical conspiratorial homeless man will do anything for $1,000 Amazon gift card.
Yeah, beyond that, he's risking his life. He said himself, he's like, these tripod things will shoot me with one of their crazy lasers.
Exactly, yeah. He's concerned about getting stepped on by a tripod. He's like, you know what? For $1,000 on Amazon, you got yourself a deal.
Yeah,
homie.
I can buy a bunch of cheap shit and trade it for drugs.
Yeah,
thanks a lot, man. I already have free internet, idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks to Obama.
I get myself a sleeping bag, some new boots.
Yeah, Amazon does have great camping stuff. I will give them that. I bought a few things.
For sure, yeah. So that does convince him. They gave him a $1,000 Amazon gift card. They flips the drone over and it can complete its delivery. So now it's like flying inside the NSA building trying to locate Cube. And at the same time, B-2 bombers are like the government's plan to shut down the Goliath program is to basically just bomb the NSA headquarters where the Goliath servers are stored. So B-2 bombers are en route to blow up Ice Cube, and Ice Cube is rushing to deliver the payload of the virus from the USB stick, and so he gets the virus, he delivers the payload. War of the Worlds is over. The aliens die. B-2 bombers pull out. That's basically it.
Should have blown up Ice Cube anyways. Should have been like Armageddon. He should have been like, I have to deliver this and that. And
it was kind of like that. I feel like something else happens. I thought something happened to Ice Cube at the end. But
yeah, he was crawling around on the ground. I skipped around. He was crawling around on the ground a little bit. I saw that. He did some acting. I mean, did some physical stuff in his chair acting.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, so while he was trying to deliver the payload, the tendrils of the aliens came out of like the servers and they like grabbed him, and he was only able to just barely plug in the virus before the aliens grabbed him. So yeah, he was crawling around on the ground.
Yeah.
And I guess it's kind of assumed that he died. And then the email gets delivered. Oh, no, he doesn't die. No, he doesn't die.
No. He takes new pictures and stuff, remember? There's like a montage at the end of him doing cutesy shit.
Yeah. He, so the secretary, like before that, he's also teaching his kids how to do his job. He's like, we need to know how to take over drones. We need to know how to hack you into this secure facility. And he's basically just like, just right click. All you got, everything you want to do is just right click.
Just click right click it, man. They hooked me up, and then I say, yeah, there should have been a rap song. I think he should have done a rap song.
That's true. Yeah, he should have.
It's the War of the Worlds.
Yeah, done a song for the movie. That'd be dope.
That would have been dope. He ain't doing that much. The Ice Cube is not here to do a lot of work. He's here to collect a COVID paycheck.
I just want to sit in this chair and maybe crawl around a little bit, and that's it. So at the end of the movie, well, go ahead.
The crawling scene got set up, and he's like, "Man, no one told me I had to do anything other than sit in a damn chair."
Yeah. I thought I just had to see this shit's all physical. He's like running up and down office stairs and shit.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes of physical stuff, and he's like, "Fucking Amazon, Jeff Bezos, son of a bitch."
So at the end of the movie, the Secretary of Defense tries to offer him a job to like create a new
Goliath
policy on how to like, because the Goliath program was too invasive. So now the government wants a new way to surveil citizens in a way that protects their privacy. And he's like, nah, I'm not into that. And the Secretary of Defense is like, but the president asked you, like, fuck you. And then he's just out and I'm the leader of Disruptor now. We gonna disrupt some shit.
I'm a terrorist now.
Yeah, I'm a domestic terrorist now.
That, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure the FBI considers people that are in like QAnon and anonymous terrorists. Absolutely.
They do, yeah. They're good. Yeah, they said these days domestic terrorism is more of a threat than international terrorism.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So there's some cutesy photos, and that's about it.
That's it. The movie ruled. I am sad that I will finish it still. But actually, I don't need to now. That was pretty good summary.
Yeah, you basically saw it.
Yeah.
You're all caught up. You missed the gift card scene is the only thing.
The gift card scene
really
does
missed.
sound like a really great scene.
It's pretty great.
What killed him in the original War of the Worlds? Water?
I don't remember exactly. I think it was no. It was just the bacteria on Earth, I think.
Oh yeah, it was little tiny bacteria.
Yeah. So we have like a tolerance to all the viruses and bacteria, but they don't. So they slowly got killed by it.
Yeah, that's great.
They basically died from the common cold.
Yeah, that's a good twist. That's a better twist, actually. H.G. Wells did have one up on this dub thing. Than actually using the COVID vaccine, admitting that the COVID vaccine does kill people is a pretty great twist too. Actually, I don't know. Both those twists are pretty good.
They are both pretty good. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. Water was Signs. Shyamalan's Signs.
Yeah, he stole his is a much dumber version of the H.G. Wells.
Very much dumber, yeah.
Well, anyways, if you like us talking about movies, definitely. Well, I'm sure we'll do it again. So
we're absolutely gonna do it again.
You can these close film analysis stuff. I don't know if people like it, but whatever. Anyways, it saves the show map episode, which is a lot of work. So anyways, if you like episodes like this, we probably should have said this at the beginning, and also shout out to our fan of the week, the Zoo Crew, who tweeted at us, and I love the Zoo Crew. I started listening to him a long time ago, so it's an honor that the Rattler would tweet at us. And we should have talked about Burning Man and the Rattler and stuff. That probably would have been better, actually, now that I think about it. But we talked about War of the Worlds. I'll bother the Rattler again soon, I'm sure. Anyways, shout out to him. And if you listen, KXLU Tuesday mornings from 7 till 9 or something. You can listen to the Zoo Crew and tell him Macky Rat sent you. He'll know somehow. Anyways, you can follow us at MACKYRATHOUSE, and we'll check out the War of the Worlds if you haven't already.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be a mistake.
Be a mistake not to.
It's true that. See ya.